Welcome! Today I will be talking about the central role of change, which is the role of the change manager. The change management is usually appointed by the change sponsor, so basically by the individual that is going to basically sign off fundamentally the change project itself. The change manager is basically the heart, is the core of the transformational program. Why? Because he or she is the individual that is going to check that everything is running smoothly and is going up to speed and basically as planned. Is the person that has got to motivate the change team. Is the person that is going to work very closely with the project manager and with the communication manager to make sure that everything is captured in terms of opportunities, in terms of resources, in terms of costs, in terms of risks. Also must be someone who is extremely politically savvy. And that's why, because that basically is the person that is going to be caught in the middle. So there will be the people that would have to report to the change sponsor and therefore to report him or her the issues that the change manager may encounter when actually implementing the change program itself. But at the same time is the person that has to deal with resistance, so on a day-to-day basis. So it requires someone who is extremely experienced and has got a very good knowledge of the domain whereby they are working. So for example, if it is I don't know, IT, ERP, processor engineering, whatever it's going to be, the person has to know exactly what they are doing. It's not something basically you learn overnight, and it's not a tick the box exercise. And again, that's because it's not only a technical role, but it also requires extremely good level of leadership and the ability to communicate in a clear way, and sometimes to be extremely assertive, so basically to push back and to identify potential issues or potential constraints for the change process itself. It's also extremely important that the change manager is very familiar with the culture of the company, because he or she has to be in a position to play along with it. There are some companies that are very hierarchical, highly bureaucratic. There is no way that someone that wants to skip layers is going to succeed as a change manager in that specific organization. On the other side, for example, there can be very lean structured companies that basically require someone who's very fast and basically is on the ball. So someone that, for example, operates like they were in a company that, you know, is very bureaucratic and hierarchical, is not going to stand a chance to be a successful change manager. It is not unusual also for companies to hire external consultants or interim managers to be a change managers. That's perfectly fine as long as the person is very good and basically is highly experienced. And that's because they will be parachuted into your company and they will have to deliver very quickly and understand basically how things work. So when you're choosing a consultant or an interim person, make sure that they walk the talk and therefore that they are capable of doing the job in a good way. Thank you so much for watching.